people out there. This is Dr. Vineeta once again in order to give you a brief training, especially in regards to the most critical aspect in regards to any business that you're currently in. Maybe it's a staffing agency, maybe it's a home health care, or maybe any kind of consultation or mentorship as well. So the training today is basically being evolved around 4 strategies which will help you in order to beat your competition. Okay, I repeat, the training today would be 4 critical aspects or 4 strategies which will help you to go over and above your competition in a competitive market. Okay, so for those who do not know me, my name is Dr. Vineeta Pillay, and I am a doctor and a certified psychologist as well. I'm a proud owner of this community, and I would basically love to help every one of you in, just posting in some kind of valuable content, which I'm sure would be beneficial to you all. Okay, so let's get started. I basically have drafted on few notes so that I do not miss upon any such points which are very, very critical. So the number 1 point is, you always have to have some kind of strategies which will ensure your business is scaling and it is growing. What do you mean by scaling? Scaling is nothing but which makes sure that basically if you are into a staffing agency business, it has to be scalable. You need to have a business model which can scale, which can help you grow, which can help you go nationwide rather than being stuck in just one particular county or one particular state. Okay. The basics, I would say the critical aspect for scaling is you need to build a competitive advantage. Okay, this basically means you need to adapt one strategy which aligns with your passion, which aligns with your interest. Okay, if you understand that this is the critical, most important basic strategy which will help you not only just growing but will also help you in monetizing, getting that revenue, and the most important is standing out in market. Okay, so let's begin. The number 1 strategy which I would basically want you all to understand, your business can be innovation-centric. I repeat, number 1 is your business can be innovation-centric. What do I mean by innovation? Innovation is nothing but you need to identify your expertise, your passion, your interests, okay? If you have any kind of technical knowledge, etc. No matter what it is, and you need to put that innovation into your business. Maybe it's a product-based business, maybe it's a service-based business, maybe it's an e-com business, no matter what business. But number 1 strategy is you need to be innovation-centric, okay? The more you think about being innovative, the higher the chances would be you in order to stand out and get that upper hand in a competitive market. The best example of innovation-centric is Apple. I'm sure most of the agency owners or most of the medical practitioners do use Apple today. Why Apple as a brand is unique? They do not have any competition in there because their basic strategy with which they imply in order to scale their business is because they are innovation-centric. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, you can think about the second strategy, which is cost-centric. That means if you are into business of staffing agency, business of maybe any home care agency, anything at all, if you think that your business has to be revolved around cost-centric, that means you need to provide your services at a relatively lower cost. If that makes you unique, if that's your unique selling proposition. Again, coming back to the laptop example, I'll give you another example of maybe laptops like Acer and Lenovo. They give you everything, whatever you require in a form of a laptop, but their pricing is relatively cheaper, relatively lower than Apple. Why? Because these companies have built their business in regards to being cost-centric. Okay, you cannot be innovative centric, you cannot be cost centric. You need to analyze what exactly will help my agency, my business stand out in market. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3 is solution centric. I repeat, number 3 is solution-centric. Solution-centric is nothing but your business needs to be focused around giving solutions. No matter what kind of business is it, no matter what kind of services are you providing, it has to be tailor-made. That means, coming back to the example, let's take Dell as a laptop company who has solution-centric laptops. That means if there's a student who comes and buys it, they have a different whole set of range for students. If there's a business owner who comes and buys the laptop, they have a different range altogether. Or maybe if it's just I would say a kid for maybe school purposes, they have different. So basically this is how they try to beat the competition in order to become a solution-centric business. Okay, so now you need to understand whether I can be a solution-centric. That means how I can provide my solutions to my opposite clients. Okay, whether you have your interests, passions, expertise in being solution-centric. Okay, that's the third strategy for you. And last but not the least, you can be sales-centric. I repeat, you can be sales-centric. Sales-centric, the biggest example is Amazon, the giant. They are sales-centric. I'll tell you how they are sales-centric. They have a platform wherein they basically want to tell, the companies of laptops that, what, we don't have the innovation. We do not have the cost-centricity, nothing at all. We do not have the expertise of even creating a laptop, but all what we have is a platform. We have a huge platform wherein we are open to sell these products. And this is what I call as collaboration. Collaboration being a staffing agency owner. Please feel free to be open to network, to collaborate. The more the chances you connect, the more the chances you collaborate, that's how you would grow. Okay, this is being sales-centric. Okay, I'll repeat all the 4 strategies for a quick revision. Number 1, innovation-centric. Number 2, cost-centric. Number 3, solution-centric. And number 4, sales-centric. Now you need to identify what kind of business model do I want to generate, which can scale up. Because if you utilize these 4 major strategies, you will beat the competition from day 1. I repeat, you will beat the competition from day 1. For if you're a staffing agency owner, you need to understand what kind of innovation can I add into my contracts before sending it to my facilities. If you want to become solution-centric, let's send them a contract. But you know what? I can do this as a solution as well. Being sales-centric, let's collaborate. Let's have connections. Let's connect. Let's go nationwide. And being, I would say, cost-centric, let's lower our costs. Maybe we might be the people, we might be the agency who is number 1 in our state because it's cost-centric. So the business revolves around these 4 major strategies. Please give it a thought, and this is exactly how you will be able to beat your competition. Okay? Yes, so this is exactly what we are going to do into my masterclass, which is going to be starting on 14th of November, 11 a.m. EST, every day for 5 days in a private Facebook community. Okay, this is basically everything that you would get in these 5 days, which basically brought me from 0 to the current position I am in. So for those who haven't registered, I would highly recommend you to please enroll yourself, get yourself registered, because we are going to close down the registrations very, very soon. We have top industry leaders who basically, enrolled for the masterclass, and I'm super excited. Okay, so I hope this training was, critical. I would want you to make notes of it, and that was it from my end, and I would now see you in another training. Okay, and have a wonderful day ahead. Bye-bye.